everybody, it's Doug Green and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News, and I'm very pleased to have with me today Tom Dever, who is the strategy guy for BluebirdSales.io. Tom, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the show. Appreciate it.
So right off, I got to ask you two questions. What is BluebirdSales.io and what is the strategy guy? Aren't you the president?
Fantastic question. Yeah, so Bluebird Sales is a outsourced sales and marketing company for technology companies specifically. So we have engineers on staff along with SDRs and AEs, or sales development representatives and account executives. And our job is to help technology companies generate leads and then follow up on those leads and move them through the pipeline for through their sales pipeline.
So it sounds like your idea with the naming yourself the strategy guy is also the idea of this is a process beyond selling a product. There's a strategy, there's a thought process, there's some engineering and so on.
Exactly. I'm a double comp sci major, so I love solution solving. I love solving problems. And really the strategy behind how you sell technology, there needs to be, there's fun work in that for me, solving those type of problems. So I love coming alongside technology companies and helping them understand pain points of the customer and then how the value propositions of those products they have or services they have address those pain points.
Now here at this conference, you have a relationship with FlowLive.
Correct. Yeah, we're here at the conference today. I've got a couple other guys from my team as well. We're supporting FlowLive in their booth, and then we're also walking the floor and finding other customers for FlowLive. They sell a connectivity solution for cellular to get access to cellular providers. And we're here at the show kind of helping them establish new relationships and make sure people know that FlowLive has some great products that they might be interested in taking a look at.
Now, as we ran up to our podcast today, you handed me a couple pieces of papers about your company. Thank you for giving me the background. And I understand you also, in addition to a relationship with FlowLive, you do business with Grin and also Arduino.
Yeah, correct. So Arduino was actually our first customer. We signed them at CES a year and a half ago. And they do a bunch of development kits for makers and for industrial folks to do prototyping and build solutions. They have cellular connectivity as well, but they don't have the cellular service that FlowLive provides. So it pairs very nicely with a service plan like FlowLive's.
So let's drill down a little bit deeper into your relationship with FlowLive and some of the other companies too. We're here at this conference. What solutions, what problems are you solving?
Yeah, so we're connectivity problems that we're looking at the show here specifically. A lot of the customers here, or a lot of the vendors at the show have cameras and other products that are monitoring things in the environment. And those pieces of data need to get to the cloud services. And so there's different protocols to do that, like Wi-Fi, LoRaWAN, Ethernet even, or cellular is a very popular one, because then you can put the device anywhere there's power and you have a network. And it's reliant on the cellular network, just like your cell phone in your pocket. And so that data can get to the cloud services and you can make decisions based on that data in the cloud.
And there's different ways that these solutions come out. So I think my understanding is sometimes it's the enterprise that is trying to figure out something and you guys come in and start working on it.
Correct, yeah, sometimes the end customer or the enterprise customer for those products is looking for being able to establish a multi-carrier relationship. That's where FlowLive comes in. When you put a FlowLive SIM card into a camera in the United States here, it can be on AT&T's network, Verizon's network, T-Mobile's network, US Cellular's network. And so you can have these multiple carriers in one SIM card with one SKU for your product. And that's what's very exciting about the FlowLive solution.
We also, have a lot of readers that are channel partners, MSPs, MSSPs. Are they missing an opportunity by not talking to you?
Actually, so we handle those in two different ways. They could refer people to FlowLive and give their customers a better experience with multiple carriers. They can also be a customer of FlowLive. If they wanted to white label the FlowLive platform, they could resell that as service from them and use the FlowLive infrastructure as a product that they can then resell to their customers.
So one of the things I understand that about your visit here at this conference is you're actually here to build relationships with some of the exhibitors.
Correct, yeah. The exhibitors here at the show are doing security products, either based on cameras or other sensors in the real world that are giving data. And that data needs to get back to some cloud services. And so FlowLive is a great way of getting that data over a cellular network back to those cloud services. And so, yeah, we're talking with a lot of the vendors in the booths here that may have relationships today with existing partners, but may be looking for a way to extend those partnerships or extend the reach of their cellular capabilities.
So what's happening is, there's literally hundreds of companies upstairs in the exhibit hall. They've got this or that solution, and you're taking that solution, you're taking FlowLive and bundling it together in some way and offering it eventually to an end user.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
And the end user benefits from the ability for that device to be deployed anywhere in the United States or even globally, and have connectivity wherever that device ends up. And so one of the other advantages of FlowLive is the global capabilities. So you can have one SKU of your product that ships with a FlowLive SIM card, and no matter what country that product ends up in, when it comes online, it downloads what we call local IMSI, which is basically an image on the SIM card. And instead of roaming on that network, which a lot of the other MVNOs roam on networks, FlowLive actually becomes the device on that network, and therefore it does not roam anymore. And so countries like Brazil and Turkey have some very strict rules about roaming, and these devices become local to those networks.
So could you tell me a little bit about your relationship with Grin?
Yeah, Grin is a design manufacturer and builds IoT products for all kinds of different customers out of Poland. And they have, at the show here, what's so exciting is they have an M.2 card that can plug into multiple routers, and the M.2 card has a SIM card slot, which can be used with FlowLive service, and that M.2 card can enable that device to talk over the cellular network if it's available, or that also has the satellite coverage of Skylo. And so anywhere the Skylo network is, this card can also have coverage. So if you have an agricultural or an energy application where it's in the middle of nowhere and there's no satellite or there's no cellular coverage, there is satellite coverage for that. And with the FlowLive SIM, you can seamlessly transition between either cellular connectivity or satellite connectivity as needed.
Tom, I really want to thank you for joining me today. This is really interesting. I hope we have more conversations about this, about your connections with FlowLive. Where can people find you today?
Yeah, we're at the show here today. We're at booth 34057, and we'll be here all day today and all day tomorrow. So yeah, stop on by.
Now, if they are not here, they just simply missed that opportunity. How else can they contact you?
Yeah, through email or reach through the website at FlowLive. That all comes to my team to process. So if you do contact us on FlowLive, we'll get your information and be able to help you out.
All right. Well, thank you very much indeed.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.